Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Irvin, with another manga volume review. I haven't done a volume in a while, ever since the Imperfect Girl volume that I reviewed. So you guys haven't seen that one, you can watch it in my channel. So, guys, before I begin the volume review, I want to say if you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel. And then secondly, I will be talking about the first volume of the series. So make sure that you know that there's a spoiler alert if you haven't seen the anime or read the manga. So today's series is that time I got reincarnated as a slime. And it is a hit anime show that's being airing right now in the fall 2018 anime season. So people have been talking about it. I think it is pretty close, at least in my list. It's pretty close next to Goblin Slayer. When I first saw it, my first impressions on it was it's not as ecchi as I thought it would be. Actually, they had no etchiness to it the first episode. And really, as you watch it, it doesn't really get that ecchi. And I really want to take back those comments that I said that there was probably going to be a trashy anime. I think I jumped the gun by just the title. So, we follow the story of Mikami, a guy who is kind of successful, I guess, and gets killed by trying to save a friend who has a special girlfriend. And he gets stabbed and he dies. And there's comedy there, but when he reincarnates, he's a slime. And for a while, he's in the cave. He finds a friend, a dragon. He names him Rimuru, and essentially he goes out into the world and tries to basically just live his life. Throughout living his life, he encounters a goblin village. He protects it, kills off a leader of a wolf pack, and then the wolf pack joins the goblin village, and the village itself then needs to revamp themselves because they're falling apart. So they go into the dwarf city, which is a kingdom, and he helps a dwarf leader and in multiplying his work into what he needed to do. They get happy, so that he did the job for them. So they went to a tavern of elves and they have a good time. They have an encounter with a human, and an elf beats him up, and they end up in the kingdom in a trial. And that, in a nutshell, is volume 1. Now, what are my thoughts on the series itself? I think it's unique in various ways. It is kind of more of a slice of life if you really think about it. At least up to now, there's not really a set go of what's gonna happen. You know, a lot of isekai anime is I want to go back. I want to go back to my world. But this isekai, there's not that go of going back to his world is not really there. So it's unique in that way. In other ways, it's unique as in the slime himself, Rimuru. He has this power to communicate with a being inside of him that communicates to him what things are and stuff like that. So we learn a lot of stuff of the world that way. Like, for example, when you name someone, you release power and you make them evolve. At least the monsters do, and stuff like that. There's racism from humans to monsters. If the slime has an encounter with humans and he protects himself, but there's still that racism that we saw in How Not to Summon a Demon Lord, where, you know, you had these demon people and then you had the humans and they look down upon them. It's kind of the same thing here. The goblins are like trash, the slime are trash, and the humans bully them. So I think this series itself, it has a little bit of everything. You have obviously the action and the isekai aspect of it, of just learning of a new world. There is, at least in the 5th and 6th chapter, a little bit of etchiness when they're in the tavern with the elves. mean that's going to happen, but they also have a lot of detail into the story that I really think that this is going to be a great series. I think up to now they have about 50 chapters, about 7 volumes already released of the manga. Sorry. So if you were compared to the anime, the first volume would equivalent to the first 4 episodes of the anime. So that can give you a little bit of estimate of where where it lands to. So maybe the anime itself, at least the first 12 episodes, might only cover the first 3 volumes, and that's fine because I really hope the anime becomes something that it grows with seasons and it doesn't really stop at a set point. So I don't know. And if it does, I'll still keep reading the manga, so I will be reviewing the next volumes for you guys, and then eventually I will go to chapters, kind of the same thing I did with Tales of Wedding Rings. So thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Out of 10, I'm going to give this series right now a 7.5. I think it can do, it's doing so well, but it can do a little bit better, obviously, in other aspects. But I'll talk more about it in the second volume review. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And when I have nothing else to say, don't be strangers.